Hey guys, Carlo J here. So today we're going to be talking about flatbeds for vehicles, or in other words, clips. So how we're going to get started with this is I just have an example TDM Dodge Ram, and of course we're going to set the My Outfit, come down to owner name, click the three dots, and set it to the vehicle. So what you could try to do is just right click My Outfit, go down to model, and then select a clip. That may be what your first thought is to do, but you'll notice it's not doing anything to the vehicle. What you're going to have to do is right click, come down to entity, and select bone. We're going to come down to orientation, see the second one down is bone. It's currently set to the head, but you can click three dots. We're going to come in here about the center of the vehicle and find main. For TDM vehicles, it's going to be main. For LW, it's going to be bone space 001. So what we're going to do to main is we're going to come down to size under orientation and set it to 0.001. Don't mind that your car is completely invisible now. That's what we want. So you'll see we still have these really weird things from the axles, these really weird lines. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. So we're going to come up to the main where we set it to basically invisible. Right click, and we're going to come down to the third option, select clone. Then we're going to come back down to orientation and set the bone to the axle. Alright, now that we have that complete, we're going to actually want to spawn in the model of our truck. So we're going to come up to My Outfit, right click, and select model. So to spawn it right in the center. We're going to come down to generic, fourth option down is model, come over to three dots, and we're going to select that. It'll bring up a spawn menu. Do not select anything from the vehicles tab. It will spawn a car on your hood. Instead, come over to the spawn list. Under browse you have add-ons, and we're going to go find our truck. So we have a TDM truck. It's a Dodge. TDM cars Dodge. There it is right there. So you'll notice it does have multiple wheels in it. So we're going to right click the model and select entity bone, and then we can set it to the wheel and change it to 0.001. Alright, now that we have that complete, we can move on to the actual clips. So you'll want to right click the vehicle and come down to model, hover over that, it'll bring out this menu, and you can select clip. Now the clip is working. So now we can come down to angles, and you can change the angles you're at. So if we just set the Y angle to 90, see it's already giving us a nice thing. And then we can change the position of it, say maybe negative 15, maybe not, maybe negative 26. You just kind of have to experiment until you find one that works for what you're doing. See, that's a bit far. It's a lot of trial and error. See, and that's still leaving a lot of the vehicle from the back exposed. Well, no, it's not. That's part of the bed. See, but now we're cutting into that. So you just kind of have to experiment. This is a bad choice of model on my part. I could have done that better. But now you could just come in, make a little flatbed out of it, and then you're good. If you do want to do something a touch different, what you could do is you can rotate this 90, not on that axis, not Z, on X axis. You can rotate it 90 and see how it's right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop this down. I'll show you. I had this idea. And then we can clone the entire truck and flip the clip here, and then drop it to -10, because it's going to be two difference. And then we'll set the bottom of this to like gold. If you understand, this probably doesn't make any sense. We'll just do it black, because I can't explain this. And then we can set that to, just drop that. Set this one to red. And then, there you go. You have a very nice two-color truck without changing anything. So, while we are here on the topic of clips, this is a little bit more off topic, but we will go into it. I'll get set up and I'll be right back with you. Alright, that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. But if you're planning to do clips on this, which I have done recently to do a vehicle, so notice you're not going to want the skin, except that you can't change this in pack. So your first thought would be cars, just to change the skin, except then you're breaking the lights up here if you're trying to clip it. So for any vehicle, you can come down here to skin right under double face, and you can change the skin of the model. So this I didn't find for a very long time, but is one of the most useful things I have ever found. This is particularly useful if you're trying to do the S-Props license plates, because there's a bunch of different states and I used to only be able to use California. So that's something that you're able to change the skin. Don't think that you can't do that. So anyways, guys, I thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them below. I'll try to answer them as best I can. And I will see you in the next one.